Subhanallah.
Springs constitute an important water resource in the Sultanate. They are spread out in various regions of the Sultanate and distributed in the coastal areas, mountains and wadis, where they contribute to the beauty of the landscape and add value to the tourism potential of the areas. Most springs in the Sultanate are regarded as Aini Aflaj, and the water is used for drinking and irrigation. The National Aflaj Inventory indicates the existence of 1,152 aflaj distributed in various areas of the Sultanate. Out of these, 238 are in Ash-Sharqiyya, 443 in Al-Batna, 196 in Dakhiliyya, 145 in Dhahira, 130 in the Governorate of Muscat, while 200 water springs exist in the Governorate of Dhofar. Most of the springs in Oman rise from the mountainous areas, and they are classified into many types according to several factors, such as water temperature, quality, and abundance. With regard to temperature, they are divided into cool and hot water springs. A cool spring is one whose water temperature is similar to the annual temperature of the air surrounding the spring area, while a hot spring is one in which the temperature of the water exceeds the temperature of air surrounding the area. As for the water quality, water spring is classified into fresh potable water and alkaline non-potable water. Accurate scientific standards are set out in order to identify the quality of these waters. The third factor in the classification of water springs is the abundance of water. Springs of intermittent water flow are seasonal, operating in rainy seasons and drying up during drought periods. Springs of this kind include Jersey's water spring in the Governorate of Dhofar. This type also includes the rare water springs, which are distinguished by their irregular water flow and their propensity to stop flowing unexpectedly. An example of this type of springs is Falaj Ma'awil in Dakhiliya region. It also called Ain Dan. Springs with permanent flow are constant and functional all over the year. Many of these springs are widely distributed in the north and south of the Sultanate, such as Ain al-Kasfa in Wilayat al-Rustaq and Ain Arzat in the Governorate of Dhofar. Here are some examples of water springs in the Sultanate. In this beautiful scenery in Yabat al-Huqin, Wilayat al-Rustaq, nature plays a beautiful and charming tune between the green vegetation and the sound of water falling in between the rocks. Water purity, verdant vegetation, water flow, creation of God Almighty in this area of the Sultanate. The site inspires songs and poetry that rhyme with its water crystals. It takes you to the world of beauty and creativity. Here, natural beauty draws charms and gives you a great fantasy to see beauty and creativity in the amazing form and music of the waterfalls in this great site. Al-Khor, Al-Khabba and Al-Zarqa springs are known for the traditional folklore based on them.
نيابة الحوكين تتكون من عدة عيون أيضا. هذه خبة الزرقاء، وعندك عين الخور وعين والعين، وعندك عيون أخرى داخل الوادي بنص الوادي، فهمت؟ منها الحارة ومنها الباردة، فهمت؟ وهذه عين الخور أيضا في الشتاء حارة سخنة، أي سخنة، وفي القيض باردة، فهمت؟ وهذه العيون للري وللشرب. دائما الحمد لله يعني بلد خصبة وفيها الخير، والحمد لله نشكر الله تعالى، فهمت؟ على ما حبانا من نعمة.
Ain al-Kasfa in Wilayat Rustaq has a permanent stream and is known for its hot water, whose temperature reaches 45 degrees centigrade. It wells up from underground and is considered a natural remedy for some diseases due to its sulfuric contents. It's also used as a remedy for some skin diseases. Ain al-Thawara in Makhal flows out of that solid mountain with a classic image of its smoothly running waterfalls, which divide to two aflaj, Falaj Kabba and Falaj As-Saruj. In these narrow areas between mountains, the pure water of Ain al-Sahna in Saham flows to irrigate villages along wadis. Between the lofty palm trees and towering mountains, water in Wadi Hibi Suhar flows smoothly to nourish the farms. It's well known that water springs usually exist among mountains and rocks. However, these similar springs appear in Daba, where Ain Khan is located near the sea and is affected by the tide. Some people use it for the treatment of skin diseases. In Medha, the narrative on creation is associated with the water springs of Ain Hajar Bani Hmaid, Ain Samai, and Ain Ashraki. From the ground to the high mountains exist the springs of Falaj al-Awar, Falaj Bu Kabir, and Falaj Shiraj al-Jinn in Al-Jabal Akhdar, with its green charmed landscape and fresh springs covering it with greenery, fruits, and beauty.
هذه عين العيينة كانت فيها من جميع الأشجار، فهمتي؟ ومن تسيرها في أيام الحر تبغى اللي تشوف من أي فاكهة فيها رمان، فيها خوخ، فيها مشمش، فيها جوز، فيها كل شيء، وواصلة عن زراعتها إلى قرب الشرية، وكانت تنزرع كلها ويأخذوا منها نصيب أهاليها، وكذلك بعدهم ضعفاء يحسنوا فيهم، كان أكلهم وشربهم منه أيام الأولية، ويبيعوا بعدهم ويترزقوا. وهذا عين القيلة كذلك كانت تسقي الغابة وتسقي لوادي العين، وتو يمكن تسقي حوالي العين بس فقط. وهذه العيون مال الشراق وبكان سقيا إلى قرب القشع موالهن واصلات، ولا نوبة حاويات من كل شجار، فيهن نصوخ، فيهن عنب، فيهن رمان، فيهن خوخ، فيهن مشمش، من كل